Now I'd like to introduce you to Jim. Jim will be our model client throughout this course. He's being role-played by Kyle Osborne, based on a real client Kyle has treated. But I've asked Kyle to change some of the details to protect confidentiality. All of the role plays are unscripted. You'll hear a lot about Jim later, but here's a short preview so you can see what he's like.
So Jim, it sounds like you were pretty upset about your kids this week.
Yeah, I just feel like, I'm not seeing them as much, and I feel like I'm a bad dad. I'm a bad father. I don't see them as often as much as a good father would be if I was, doing what I was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. It's been the past couple months that I've only seen them once a month.
Right.
So, I feel like, they're not going to like me anymore because I don't see them as much, and they're going to, I don't know, just maybe get used to not seeing me. And I mean, who knows what their mother is telling them about me. I'm sure she's probably saying all types of things about me, and how I'm not there and I'm not able to, provide for them. And so I feel like I'm just a terrible father, and I'm worried about them. I'm not, they're not going to like me anymore.
So that's a sample of a session with Jim. You'll be seeing lots more of Jim later on. To switch gears, here's the first task I have for you. Think about the clients with depression whom you have treated in the past or whom you're currently treating. Choose one whom you will use as a model to do exercises throughout the course. Now I'd like to talk about how you can get the most out of this course. Do all of the exercises. Respond to thoughts you might have that interfere with your learning. This is especially important. I really want you to get the most you can from this course. So beware of automatic thoughts such as, I don't really have to do that. Read or view the extra resources in the library. Post questions and comments on the forum. Review modules more than once when you need to. Find a colleague with whom you can do role plays to practice what you're learning. When appropriate, use techniques with your clients. But first, make sure to explain what you'd like to do and why. Solicit their agreement so it's a collaborative decision, not something you're imposing on them.